up our COVID tests. They were negative, thankfully. So yeah, we're about to leave the country. I'm really, really excited. We've been like trapped here waiting for passports for 2 weeks. So I figured I could just show you guys what it's like to travel right now internationally. Like I said, we're going to a new country, but we're staying on this continent. So we'll stay in Africa, but we're gonna head north. So can you guess where we're going? Let me know where you think we're gonna be next. And yeah, let's go catch a flight.
I saw conscious. Crazy, huh? Crazy. Here we go. Lucid dreams, so I can't be out here living stupid. I love hard, so you could say I was shot by Cupid. Say less, but every now and then I drop my 2 cents. Tunnel vision could really be a nuisance. ISO, yeah, you know we be the movement. Don't ask what we doing, just know we always keep it moving. Watch out for intruders. Still a student to the game. You don't see me rocking chains, cause I think that
for some reason my bag won't open, like the lock that's on the bag, it won't open. I don't know why. But so we have no access to deodorant, so we're gonna go try to find some deodorant because I'm already getting musty. Y'all, I cannot. I've been crying my eyes out. I have a headache now, but this has been the absolute hardest, most challenging, most infuriating experience I've had traveling. And I've been to like, I think 13 countries now, and our flight is taking off right now. We got here the appropriate amount of time. Let me take a backstory. So to stay positive and pray, and I don't know what is happening. Every single thing that we are attempting is not working. From getting money out of the ATM, we just got harassed by the police officer about ordering an Uber. Yes, money. I have no money. My mom just transferred all of my cash to her savings account so that this airline can't take any more of my money. Please, please, please work. Please give me money. Please. Okay, yes, it's giving me money. Okay. Okay, so at least I have cash. That's good to know. We are waiting for a driver right now to come pick us up. I'll tell y'all the story when we get back to the hotel, but this has been the craziest travel day. Okay, bye. Okay, so hey guys, welcome back. It's day 2. We're supposed to be in another country right now, but as you can see in the video, that did not happen. Yesterday was really, really crazy. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, it's just been an interesting couple of weeks. So let me give you the rundown. Let me just share this little quick story. Well, we have been trying to go, I'm not going to disclose the location, but we have been trying to head up north. We're going to stay on the continent of Africa, but we're just trying to go up north. And it has been just so many challenges to overcome. So we've been booking with Ethiopian Airlines, and don't ever book on Ethiopian Airlines. Learn from me. Do not book on Ethiopian Airlines. Let me get some water because I'm so thirsty. Oh yeah, and I got my piercings back. I've had all these pierced. I have another one too, but I don't wear that one. But I haven't had piercings in for months, and I don't know, I was just craving some new look. So anyway, the last week we have been just really trying to navigate getting to a new country. So we booked with Ethiopian Airlines, and initially we booked the ticket and it denies the payment. So I'm like, what's going on? It just says payment error. There's no explanation. So we try one more time and it does the same thing. So we try on my partner's card, and son's card denied it too. So he looks at his account and they ended up taking $779 from his account, but we didn't get any confirmation code. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what's happening. We stop trying. We call in the morning, and we're on the phone for like 2 hours trying to book this ticket online. She's like, sometimes our system's faulty. Let me show you a trick, blah, 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 blah. So we do that, and we get to the time to pay for the card, and it literally does the same thing. Excuse me. So then I go on my account, and I see that they took $1,400 from my account, but we don't have a ticket. And they had another $779 transaction pending. So I'm like, what? Y'all are taking $2,100 out of my account, and I don't have a ticket. Like, what? So we are spending hours, like y'all, 6-7 hours on the phone with these people, emailing, trying to get our money back. They tell us it's going to be refunded in 6 to 12 hours. Nothing. We didn't get our money back. So it's 24 hours goes by. We call again. 48 hours goes by. We call again. So then they send us an email saying, your payment has been authorized. They send us our confirmation tickets. So at this point, we already had to leave our Airbnb, book another Airbnb. So we're spending more money where we're at. It was just this whole process. So we get to the airport, and we're there early. And I don't know if I told y'all, but we've been in Dar to get, we've been in Dar the last 2 weeks so that we could get a passport because our passport was stolen. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put it right here. Actually, I don't know how to do those tags. I gotta figure that out. But it'll be somewhere. And so we've been in Dar for the last 2 weeks so that we could get a passport. So this is a separate story, but basically the U.S. Embassy tells us that it's going to be 2 weeks. There may be a delay. We end up getting it early. We go, and the passport, they put the wrong place of birth. So son was born in Ohio, and they put Oklahoma. So because of this, the whole passport is invalid. And so they're telling us we need to either stay in Dar. We're like, we don't have another $1,000 to spend for 2 weeks here. Like, we have plans to move. We need a solution. So they ended up giving us a temporary passport that they printed out on the spot, and they wrote a letter saying that we could travel to our next destination and get a passport there. So fast forward to yesterday, we hand over our passports, and the guy, like, just at the ticket counter, I don't know what his deal was, but he just had an awful day or just does not have good character. I'm not really sure, but he just had it out. He had it out for people, okay? And especially us, he had it out. But I've seen, like, he was really just not the nicest person. So basically he was like, oh, you can't travel with this document. You can only go back to the States. We're like, no, we have permission to go to our next destination with this passport. So he gives us the runaround. We have like an hour to check into our flight at this point. So he's like, do you have police reports, blah, 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 blah. We have all the documents that we need. So we show him. He's like, like he doesn't really want to accept it, but he does. So then he's like, do you have your yellow fever card? And I don't have my card, but I have proof that I have yellow fever through like my immunization records. So he's like, son's card was stolen in his backpack, so we didn't have the card. And so we're letting them know, like, everything was stolen, we don't have that document. So he's like, well, you can't go. If you don't have proof, you can't go. So we're like, no, but we didn't see this anywhere. So basically you can't go to this country. So everywhere else, if you travel from, you can go without yellow fever, but because we're coming from Tanzania, we need the yellow fever card. So they ended up saying that we could go talk to the doctor who was signing off the PCR test, the COVID test at the airport. And he told us we had to pay him $50 and he could fill out this immunization form. So we pay the $50 and he gives us the form. So then we go back in line, and at this point we have 30 minutes to catch our flight. So we get up to the counter, we go through all of this process. It's the same guy, there's only one person at the counter, and he is like, where's your return ticket? We're like, what do you mean, where's our return ticket? So first he's like, where's your visa? We're like, we're gonna get a visa upon arrival. He's like, no, you need a visa. We're like, no, we read in the embassy we can get it upon arrival for $25. So he lets that go. Then he's like, where's your return ticket? We're like, we don't have a return ticket. We're gonna buy it when we get there, once the money that you guys have on hold, $3,000, is restored back to our accounts. So he's basically, just fast forward, long story short, he won't allow us on the plane because we don't have a return ticket. So we're like, okay, we'll buy a ticket really quick. So I'm sitting here calling my grandma, like, Grandma, can you buy these tickets? Send me the confirmation so we can get on this flight. And he's like, I won't talk to you until I write this report on your behavior. And y'all, we didn't do anything. Of course, we're like, bro, can you please, like, what is your deal? Why are you, like, making this so difficult? But we weren't disrespectful. We weren't rude. Like, we were even-tempered. Like, just, I don't know what his problem was. But basically, he wrote the report all the way until our plane left. And then he shut the ticket stand down and left. And we're like, we want our money back. He's like, oh no, you're not getting your money back, and we're gonna charge you a $200 cancellation fee, blah, 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 blah. So, not to mention when he left, him and his coworkers that were like laughing at us, and it was just a mess. So we end up booking a hotel. So right now we're staying at the Blue Sapphire Hotel, which is a really nice hotel. If you're in Dar, definitely check this place out. It's really nice. But we're staying here, and we ended up booking a flight through Emirates. It's been so much smoother, so much better. Alright guys, we just ate at this coffee shop and it's time to board. I'm so excited. This was the I know I got a pee too. This was the perfect last dinner. Are you ready, baby?